Hey guys, it's Dave here again from GetFreeWithDaveandAngie.com. And this video is about the 5 steps to get free from prison. And we'll just jump right into it. So, step number 1 then is to realize that you are in prison. Maybe you're not in prison, but the first step to getting out of prison is to know that you are in prison if you indeed are in prison. And I think that a lot of people, even though they may be in an actual prison of their life, a prison of what their own beliefs and what they've been able to do with their lives has put them in, a box that they put themselves in. Many people are in a prison like that, but they just won't or can't admit it, that they are in that prison. So that's the first step, is understanding and accepting the fact that you are in a prison, a self-created prison. And this is why you have not achieved the results that you seek in life. It's why you're not where you want to be in life, because you're in a prison of habits or a mindset that is giving you a life that you didn't want. And there's definitely a time for me when I realized that I was in a prison, and that was after about 13 years of working at a string of jobs that I hated. After working at all those jobs and realizing that I had reached a point in my life where I didn't even recognize the life I was living. It seemed like someone else's life. It was nothing like I had intended my life to be. And that's when I realized that I was in a self-created mental prison. So that's the first step, is to realize that you are in prison. And like I said, a lot of people, I think, may not be satisfied with their results, but it's pretty painful to accept that and to admit that you are in a self-created prison. So step 2 then, after you admit and recognize that you are in a prison, is to wish to escape. And like in the first step, many people, even though they may realize that they are in a prison, don't want to escape, because a person may not be happy with their life and their results, may not be happy with the freedom that they have created in their life. And they may even go to the extent to accept that, yeah, I did this to myself. This is because of the way I think and what I've done with my life. But then many people, when they get to that point, they feel like I may choose to do something different with my life, to take a risk, to do something that scares me and that people criticize me for. I may do that, but what if I end up worse than I am now? And I definitely sympathize with that, because I was in a pretty comfortable job. I mean, the money was good when I was in corporate America, but I was totally miserable. And we used to call it wasn't just me, it was every employee that was miserable. And we used to call it the golden handcuffs, or the golden cage. Like, it's awesome, it's made out of gold, it looks awesome, but there's still handcuffs. It's still a cage, even though it's beautiful. Even though it's golden, still a cage. So many people will choose that cage, the golden cage, rather than freedom. Because yeah, it's true, you might try to escape and you're going to lose what you've acquired inside the golden cage. And yeah, there's a risk that it might get worse. You may ruin your life. But the question is, do we take the risk or don't we? And in my opinion, if it's prison is prison, jail is jail. It doesn't matter if it's beautiful. It doesn't matter if you eat 3 meals a day and you have a 401k and all that junk and insurance coverage. That's all comforts, but it's still a prison, even if it's comfortable. So I would choose freedom and struggle and choosing my own way in life instead of a prison. So that's the second step, is wanting to escape. So then the third step, after wanting to escape, is to find a group of people that want to escape with you. Because the metaphor is pretty good. Because if you were in an actual brick prison, you're not going to get out by yourself. You know, when people are in prison, they need help from other people. They need someone to watch the guards, someone to draw out plans, someone to dig a tunnel while other people watch. It has to be a team effort. Like the people that escaped from Alcatraz, those were like 3 or 4 guys that planned for months to get out of Alcatraz. And it's the same thing in our life. You can try to make a big change, you know, if that's starting a business or whatever it is, whatever change you want to make. But going it alone by yourself is a long road. It's a long road. In contrast, when a group of people try to escape, let's say instead of just you, it's a group of 20, all people trying to create freedom in their life, and they can hold each other accountable. And when it's 20 working instead of 1, then whatever one person in the group learns, he's able to share with all 20. So it's like you multiply your results and the speed at which you can escape prison by however big the group is that you're escaping with, that's helping you escape. So the results of 20 become your results. And that's really the only way to escape. It's almost impossible to do it alone. So that's step 3 is to find a team, get a group of people that all feel just like you, that are like-minded, that support you, and you can all learn and do it together. Step 4 is to get help from the outside, because that group may want to escape a prison, but they're going to need advice from people that have escaped before. They're going to need tools, they're going to need maps, on all this stuff, you know, saws that come inside of a Subway sandwich, like on Pee-wee's Big Adventure, one of my favorite movies. But yeah, they're going to need help from the outside. And it's the same thing in life. We're going to need a team to escape with, and we're also going to need mentors that have done it. People that are living the life that we want to live, that we can emulate their results. So that's step 4. And step 5, the final step to escaping prison, is that you have to dig the tunnel, because no one's going to dig it for you. You know, you're going to have your team to help you, but you still have to do your share. And for a long time, I know I was stuck there, because you can dream and you can be frustrated, and that can go on for years, but and you can make plans, but until you're actually willing to get in there and get your hands dirty and do the work, nothing's going to change. So there you go. That's step 5 steps to escape from prison. So I'll do a quick recap. And so the first one is to recognize that you are in prison, if you are. And the second one is to want to escape that prison, to not be afraid to escape, and to be willing to take the risk that it might get worse, and be prepared for it to get worse, because most likely it will, at least for a time, before it gets better. And step 3 is to find a group to escape with you. Step 4 is to find help from the outside, find a mentor. And step 5 is to dig the tunnel, is to do the work. So whatever kind of business you're in, whether that be network marketing or internet marketing, this formula applies. Find yourself a team. Join that team. Find yourself a mentor and follow what they say. Follow what they tell you to do. Someone that's got the results that you're seeking. And then do the work. And who knows what you can create. Seriously, I think any life that you have in mind is within your grasp if you follow those steps. So that's it for today, guys. And thank you so much for watching my videos. And as usual, underneath this video, you're going to see a link for my ebook where you can find out how I was able to escape from prison and create my own ideal lifestyle to come here and live by the beach in a foreign country and make American dollars and spend pesos, which is awesome. So yeah, so check out that ebook, and I will talk to you guys again very soon. You guys have an amazing day.